Welcome to part 3 of MLA Research, three types of sources. We left off having discussed an internet article, ACCRI database article, and finally we were looking at a documentary from Canopy. Again, Canopy has all types of stuff. Maybe you're working on a paper on nutrition, maybe you're working on a paper on sports. They have all sorts of possibilities in there. But we did look at the end of text, the works cited, but I wanted to go in and see if we can find a little snippet here to show you what an in-text might be like. Let's go ahead.
The ones who came up under the studio system were all mindful of their audience. But in Hitchcock's case, it ran deeper than that. His films are made in a dialogue with the public that's close, almost intimate.
It doesn't matter where the film goes.
Cela m'est égal où va le film.
If you designed it correctly.
Si vous l'avez plané correctement.
The Japanese audience should scream at the same time as the Indian audience.
Devrait hurler en même temps que l'audience hindoue.
Could you still play an audience the way Hitchcock can? They do, but it's a different audience, and it's a different playing. See, the audience has been raised on films which are very loud, which have a climax every 2 seconds.
Okay, so let's say we want to include a quote from Martin Scorsese. So we're going to go ahead and put something in. So say in the film Hitchcock Truffaut, Martin Scorsese how Hitchcock films don't follow the typical big movie format, something like that. Okay, and then we're going to put a period here. We already listed our source here. We're not going to give it. We don't need to give a timestamp or anything. There may be some cases where you do, but for this project, you don't need to. So now I say, okay, the film Hitchcock Truffaut. What's that all about? Oh, I see. Now I can go to Canopy and look it up for myself. Okay, so that's the main idea there. And the last thing, as I said, we're going to look at is how do you incorporate a YouTube video. Again, for this paper, you'll need to include one web article, one CCRI database, and one video article. Again, it could be Canopy, it could be YouTube, it could be anything, any type of a video source. So in Blackboard, keep in mind a lot of this information is an MLA citation button there, and here's this paper. We have a student sample, and also this is the OWL website, which gives any type of source you might need. I can only go over so much here, but you can find your way around here. Sample works cited page, in-text citations, things like that. So anything you might need is going to be there. But let's go ahead and take a look at a YouTube video.
Alfred Hitchcock wanted to sign me to
this Tippi Hedren from the Birds.
Here is the contract. If you look it over and you agree with the terms and sign it.
One of the points here is in actress Tippi Hedren. How she fit type okay, and so now what we need to do is we need to take a look. If you don't have a author, we're going to use the article title or the video title. And so we're going to go ahead and put that here. It didn't help. Okay, we're going to do. Okay, and that is the name of the video. So we're going to put that here. And the next thing we need to look at then is our, notice there's no punctuation here. It always goes after the, there's my cat. It always goes after the parenthesis. Okay, so here is our fourth type of source, which is a YouTube video. And it's going to lead me to the end here. Now, how do I list this? Well, I do have an example in our handout right here. So for YouTube, you need first name of author, name of video, site, uploaded by, date of publication, URL. Again, if you don't have an author, you're just going to start with the name of the video, which we already got. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we have, here is our title. Okay, and that is Tippy, so we'll put that at the end right here. Goes before W. Okay, we'll bump that back a little bit. All right, so there is our title. Next we need YouTube and who uploaded it. So let's go ahead and keep in mind we want YouTube in italics because that's the website. Period inside. Notice I put the period here. We want to make YouTube. You can see that this isn't any easier for me than it is for you. So it's a little work, but again, it's essential moving forward, no matter what field you're getting into, that you get a handle on. If it's not MLA, it's going to be APA or it's going to be Chicago style. Remember, next we need the uploaded by, and we'll go here and we have BFI events. Okay, so I'll do that. Comma. Okay, what do we need next here? Okay, and last thing we need is the date and the URL. Okay, so let me grab the URL here. Again, that makes it so whoever's reading your paper can just go ahead and copy and paste that. And then we need our date, which is October 30th, 2012. And keep in mind that the format is date, and then month, and then year. And it's going to be a comma to hold it all together. And I'm going to set this up for us again. Remember, hanging indent, you drag the whole slider over and then drag the top back, and that sets up your reverse. And now we have 4 sources, F, H, T, W. We have all of our format good. We have 4 in-text citations, 4 end-of-text citations. And I hope that this helped. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me in email. And thanks for listening.